Welcome to True Sports coverage of Gauteng North Cycling's cross-country marathon league, round number 1 at Grootfontein Park. It's the youth, open and junior categories that are now heading into the battlefield that has been put together here at Grootfontein, and expect a big battle there between the youth, open and junior riders. Expecting some really good times, particularly out of the junior males. Probably going to be looking for about the 1.5 to 1 hour 40 minutes out of them. Moving into the opens, of course, they'll be looking to possibly get a little bit quicker than them as well. And France Nel, Jason Duffin and Koenraad Gaiman's possibly the men to watch out for at the front end. But how's this big pack of riders? Unbelievable to see so many riders, and this of course is only round number 1, so it just bodes well for what's going to be happening throughout the season here, and particularly after the lockdown, to get back out and racing is exactly what these guys want. Ignatius de Prieur leading things out as they head into the forest for the first time. Great run from all of the riders here, junior men, of course, fighting hard there with the open guys and youth all together. So it's a good 30-40 riders out on track at the same time, so lots of action expected. As per usual at this time of the year, dust is going to be a big factor, so they're definitely going to have to try and keep those dust gaps open a little bit. It's not what's happening at the moment between Jan Engelbrecht and the juniors, who he's currently leading things out overall on track. So a nice start there from Engelbrecht. Let's see if we can keep it all together at the front end, as he'll be pushing hard to try and stay there. Ernie Roots, Ignatius de Prieur, Philip Nordier all in there, so you've got youth and junior riders mixed up. Nathan Nordier right on the tail there. So the two Nordier boys pushing for 5 and 6 as they head to the top of the hill in this fire break. You can see it's a big fire break that they've used here to climb to the top, and then the descent a little bit more technical, bit of a rock section to start things out. As they come down, you'll see some switchbacks, and of course trying to stay either side. The one nice thing about the way that they've set the course out for this first round is that on your way up you can see the riders who are possibly on the way down, and you'll be able to gauge exactly what the distance is that you need to make up there, and that is exactly what Massimo is trying to do there. Ambrosio sitting for a possible 3rd place, fighting with Japes de Jager and Ernie Roots for honours in the youth category, and juniors Batty Anderson and Hugo Van As 8th and 9th in 14 Ks of the 40 Ks. So still the first lap here, and some work to do for the two riders as they head down the hill now through that fire break at Grootfontein. You can see a nice array of riding area, some technical bits and some less technical bits to ride, so it caters for everybody, and that's what's really nice. And of course, with all the coverage here from True Sport, we want to make sure that you guys have subscribed to True Sport to get all this action, and also to pick up on all the results from events like this. Open category leader coming through here, first time we've seen him, France Nel, 10th overall at the moment, but nice run so far from Nel. He's fighting there with Jason Duffin and Koenraad Gaiman's. Dave Jacobs a little bit off the pace there, battled a bit there in the first lap, only got a 1 hour 14 lap on the first lap. And now we're getting to the halfway stage. First lap going to be completed, and you can see the pace is up ever so slightly there between the juniors and youths at the front end. So there's a bit of a fight on here for overall honours. Engelbrecht deciding to turn the work up now as they get into the forest. You can see he's broken away ever so slightly from 2nd place. So looks like there's a bit of a fight on there, and I expect to see a bit of a change up possibly with them. Hammond Brunt and Bayon van Staden in the youth category down in 18th and 19th place. They've got about 6 Ks to go, and would have been very happy to see the end of that climb, because now they head back down the hill and back down towards the BMX section for the last time. Switchbacks are on the way. Nice little drone shot here to show the elevation that these guys are having to climb in this section, and you can see that's what I was talking about earlier on, where you've got the ability to see the rider that you might be looking to catch as he descends and you're starting to finish up the climb for the first time. It's a good run here from these guys, and they're going to try and keep it all together and stay upright. Not too many punctures or issues out there, but the one big factor, of course, was the dust. And you'll see that a lot of the riders giving themselves a little bit of a dust gap to stay out of harm's way. Japes de Jager in the youth category, possibly looking for a 3rd place overall, currently sitting in 8th on track though. So he doesn't have to worry too much about the guys that he's fighting with there. Of course, the open male and junior male riders he's not worried about. He's just more concerned about Ambrosio and Roots, who may be just up the road from him. Lenray Coetzee in 7th, and then Andre Steenkamp starting to come through nicely, looking for a single-digit finish there in the category. Of course, he's in youth males for the 40K. Final result though, it's Philip Nordier who'll take the win and the overall for the juniors. A good run there from Nordier, keeping out Nathan Nordier. So the two Nordier boys, 1 and 2, ahead of Ignatius de Prieur, who'll come through for the 3rd place. Good run from the two riders, and a nice little run here as well from Ernie Roots, who's going to hang on to take the win in the youth category. And a super run from him, because he wasn't too far off the back end of those junior category riders as well. So certainly a man to watch out for in the future. Open category winner goes to France Nel. He was untroubled basically and stayed out in front of Jason Duffin and Koenraad Gaemans, and that will be how the top three finish up there for open male. Little sprint to the line. We like to see that. Don't give up until you cross the line. France Nel, Jason Duffin and Koenraad Gaemans winning out the male category, and good effort there from Philip Nordier, Nathan Nordier and Ignatius de Prier overall. And then of course it was Annie Woods, Massimiliano Ambrosio and Japes de Jager winning out the youth class. Hope you enjoyed all that action courtesy of True Sport. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel for more action and some more cycling from the cross country nationals and Gauteng North cycling.